Hello. Hello, everybody. Hi, good evening, everybody. Good evening to the welcome to the Maitri Project. My name is Sonia Surupchaksi. I am the co founder and CEO of Match My Talent. And Maitri Project, as you all know, is one of our initiatives to bring independent artists, new music, new sort of performance. The idea is for everybody to get to know more performing artists over and beyond their own existing network. And right now we all enjoy their music, what they present to us, their originals and everything that inspires and aspires them. And then the court is open, we all can connect with them in their own personal spaces. So today, you would thank me because the lady out there is a very dynamic young person. She's Debolina. Hi, Debolina. She's busy in her music. Hi. So,
Hello.
hi, welcome to the show.
Hi,
I
hi,
I
hi,
thought
hi.
you forgot that we were going live as well, but we are here. We're right here.
Sorry, wait.
Yeah,
Wait, we are here. We're right. I was actually checking out you on Instagram, and then Facebook is like I don't know, 5 seconds, faster, and Instagram is like 5 seconds later. So I was
yeah,
like, yeah, watching
yeah.
you
So
on Instagram, but now I'm watching you on Facebook. Yeah,
yeah, so I mean, we can just forget about it and we can just talk to each other. I mean, these platforms can do whatever they want to do, right? Debolina, can you
sure,
please
sure.
just join me on Instagram? I'll just add you there.
Yes, I have sent you a request there.
Okay. Hello, people on Instagram. We are meeting after a long time because we have not been doing the show on Instagram for a couple of shows for technical reasons. But here we are. Okay, great. So that's Debolina, the very young, dynamic vocalist from Ahmedabad. She is almost half my age. So, well, okay, whatever that means. But but she's a lovely musician. I've been hearing her music for a last couple of days, and really, and that's what I was telling her, that her music has so much of finesse, such a high production quality that it's a great experience to see so many indie artists coming out of India who are like so much completely at level at what we used to think that probably the Indian independent artists are way behind, but not at all. And Debolina, you represent that community of rare musicians in that. So
Thank you.
welcome on the Maitri Project. Uh,
Thank you so much.
Debolina lives in Ahmedabad, which is in the state of Gujarat, and is not really the best suited place for her type of music. But that is what the artists are. They wherever they are, they find their shell, and they find their niche, and they find their group. So Debolina is going to talk about the very interesting music that she creates and her entire thought process and what she wants to do with her music way forward. So being so young, she has like a whole life ahead of her and a lot of plans as well. So Debolina, after you settle your camera, would love to hear what are your plans, who are you? Please introduce yourself.
Okay, just wait. I guess Instagram people are like voices bleeding from someone else's earphones and speakers on Instagram. Can you hear me, guys? Like, is it okay now? Is it okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
On Instagram, is it okay for you?
Yes. For me, it's comfortable.
All right, all right, all right. Yes, can you please repeat me your question?
So, for before the question was the introduction of how lovely it has been to know
Yeah,
you, though shortly, but
yes.
just the fact that at such a young age you have processed so much, and you you're not really, like, the way I look at you is you're not somebody running after what's trending, what's going on, what can get you on the top list of any community or platform. But really, audience, Debolina is the person who is wanting to explore herself, her music. She's not somebody who at all feels that she's reached somewhere, or she's figured out something for herself, and that reflects in her music. So she lives in Ahmedabad, which is definitely a very different city from the kind of music that she breathes. But that doesn't matter, like, that's where she lives, and that's the kind of music that she perceives as very different. And she's been finding her own ways. Surely not ideal, but मुकम्मल जहाँ नहीं मिलता, बहुत time तक नहीं मिलता. And yet, what, what always inspires me is when I see people who haven't given up. Because, for you, Debolina, it might still think like, oh, it's a struggle and this and that, but you could have also left the way. You could have also left it to say that, okay, my city is not allowing me, or my circumstances are not allowing me. But you clearly look very far from leaving it. You're not gonna step back at all. So that's the
Definitely
fun
not
part.
stepping
So I
back.
want to know more from
Yeah.
you. Yeah, I could hear that. So tell us about you. Who are you?
Um, I'm from Dum Dum, Kolkata. My parents have, always been here. I've been brought up here. This is my hometown. Um, I I did not like really know. I knew that I could sing from a very young age, but I never saw it as my career point. And I always loved money, and I would like I am very creative, and someday I'd earn a lot of money. I don't know. I just had a lot of money for I don't know back then, and and then I just Uh, I really wanted to become a psychologist at a very young age, and I did my BA in that. Uh, then I like figured it out that it will take like 7 years to study psychology, and then a couple of more years for establishing yourself. And my dad was like, uh, he doesn't want that, because उनका रिटायरमेंट और उसके बाद मेरा कमाना I'm the sole child of them, and then I have to take care of them, so it was not an option for me back then. So I then I opted for an MBA program where they would also give PGDM programs. So I did my business studies from Ahmedabad. I studied marketing here, and marketing was kind of related, with consumer psychology. So anything works when it comes to psychology. And after just before completing my master's degree, I with my co-founder I started this startup. It was a platform called Jam Louder, and it was a similar platform that you're trying to form, and that is already formed so beautifully. And but we were just like beginning. We had a physical space as well. We were trying to create events, and we wanted, to make the next music app, which is you know, basically a Facebook for music. You know, we wanted to do that, and we were so into it. We were like totally into it, and it was like, it was my baby. And then something happened, and it kind of blew up. And in my college, I did not attend even one uh, you know campus placements hote hain. Never even attended even one, because I was so sure of my startup, but it just
Music.
blew up. And then I started working as a digital marketer in advertising agencies. And then I realized, and while all this along, I was, always listening to music. I had already started performing in cafes. I had done some collaborations with people, but I was still not very sure if I want to pursue that as my full-time career. But after working for some months, I really thought that I should give, my music a shot. And Then I quit my job, and then I pursued music for 1 year, like totally. एक 1.5 साल हो गए अभी तो. And side में I teach music. I
Mhm.
now I'm also doing some freelance work in digital marketing. Um, yeah, that's me.
Super diverse. I mean, from being really serious academically to being entrepreneurial to being a vocalist and a musician. That's quite a bit. And what's surprisingly is, like, a lot of musicians and people to do with performing arts would not be very entrepreneurial, but
Yeah,
that's one
yeah.
rare thing that I'm hearing from you.
That's rare, but it slaps hard on my ass because I have so many interests, and I really love because I get bored very easily and very quickly. So um entrepreneur, being an entrepreneur, if you work in that environment, it brings that, that dynamicity in that workspace. And there are so many strategies that you can form just by yourself, by just, from scratch. And when you see those things working and, getting successful in front of your eyes, it's just something else. The feeling is absolutely something else.
Yeah.
So uh, and I have this issue that I think our whole generation has this issue. We need everything constantly. We need everything right now.
Yeah.
So, um, so that kind of works in, other things, but it doesn't work in music. In music you really have to practice every day. In music you really have to give it all, and it is very slow progress, and it takes time, but you cannot even see it, but it's happening every day. It's happening. And
Mm.
unless and until you have a lot of love for music, it's very hard to keep doing it patiently. So, yeah, I guess I have
That's true.
too much love for music. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to even, do this much.
So beautiful. I mean, for you to explain it, for you to articulate it, so beautiful. For you to be so aware of the multiplicity and the complexity that you've put yourself in, and yet that one thing that sounds so strong in your mind. Amazing. Very, very exciting. So what about, what's the kind of music that you've been creating? What genres are your
So
favorites?
that's another problem that I have. I like all genres. So when I started listening to music, a lot of my friends, friends are very important. First of all, they bring new music in your life. And I was I was a hardcore Bollywood listener, and I'd still have taste. We would listen to, all A.R. Rahman, and I don't know, like uh, इस्माइल दरबार एंड प्रीतम के मतलब जो prominent और जो एकदम अच्छे थोड़े से जो western influence वाले musicians थे, I would listen to all of them. The funny thing is I did not know that it was called, did not know that it was western influence. So, and it would sound, KK ka music would always sound, I don't know, different from others. So I would tell my mom, I like this genre of music. I don't know what it's called, but I would call it the dark music. I don't know what the fuck is the dark music, but I would call it the dark music. So uh, then my best friend Shubhi, I don't know if she's here. Uh, she lives in Canada right now. She and me were like this this close, and she made me listen to Taylor Swift and Miley Cyrus, and I was so much in love with pop music. And then I kind of, started going out, and I started meeting other people, other musicians like Karan, Meet, Sagar, if you guys are there. Um, Sagar, there's just like one friend who would just like I don't know, you always criticize me. Why do you listen to pop, listen to Led Zepp, listen to metal, listen to rock, listen to blues, listen to this? And you would just always criticize my choices. And then I started listening, and then I um, talked. Then I, there's this amazing woman called Deepti Sharma. She has been my inspiration. She's based in Ahmedabad. She went into like two shows in Mumbai, India's Got Talent and Raw Star, and she was. This amazing person and this amazing vocalist. I went to her for like 4 to 5 months, but in those months, I what I mostly learned is you know from there I think I learned how to form melodies, how to compose, and because she would just play anything, and she would play a track and she would give us lyrics, and she'd like form something, just freely do something. And I think when I could do it, it was like, wow, mind blowing. And um then she would also like, she and her brother Akash Sharma, he is a guitarist, amazing one. He would also criticize me about my choices in music. So he would make me listen to Stevie Wonder or Eva Cassidy, and then I started listening to Christina Aguilera, even if she's pop, but she's a very good pop artist, like amazing. And she also had rock numbers anyway. And then from there it from there my other friends, then started um, they made me listen to progressive rock and electronic progressive, and how you, if you add elements one by one, it can surprise people, and it can bring so many things, to life. And then I started listening to more good content and good music. I started listening to jazz, and there's this person called Himanshu Desai, who was this guitarist in Ahmedabad. He made me learn jazz songs. And there's a very good friend of mine and a bandmate called Vayam Thakkar. He was like with me for like 2.5 years, like holding my hand, being my bandmate, and cracking every song that I want to sing. And he learned to play jazz because I wanted to sing jazz, and now he's an amazing guitarist. And we both sort of, we both like a lot of genres basically. And I have sort of like, now I think I'm going to just one side where I think I'm going to towards more progressive rock and art, but other genres still, they still influence me a lot. Yeah, that's too much. Oh my god, I spoke so much.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Now, my God. Now, what do we do? We'll have to tell the audience to erase from their minds. Don't think we're sticking around. So chill. So they're all enjoying. Lovely. I like you liking so many genres, so much of so many things. For all you know, you might just go ahead and create a genre of your own. You might say, इसमें ये नहीं है, इसमें ये नहीं है, ये this is not fitting in. क्या बोल रहे हो? ये ऐसे ऐसे इसको
Oh
ये
my god,
the dark
you're
the dark genre.
you're my lost sister, dude. You exactly. I was gonna do the same in my. I have planned this. I'll probably form a new genre. I actually planned this. Yeah.
I mean, it's just flying out of you. It's like that. Nothing is going to be fitting in just the way it is. I mean, you are going to twist and turn it and question it, and we are watching you, Debolina. We all
Well,
of us here are going to watch
but
out.
like I have really started. My listening has gone really, really. I have got good taste when it comes to listening, but when it comes to even singing, it's still good. But when it comes to playing, oh my god, I'm terrible, because I started learning keys when like in 2016, 15, 16, I think 16, yeah.
Hmm.
And I started guitar just like 4 months ago. So really,
Really?
and it's still a bit, it's, I still make mistakes, but then I keep improving. I, try to do as much as I can. So to compose new kind of, new kinds of music, one, I understand that what are the things that I'm lacking in. I understand that I have to learn a lot of music theory to be able to do so. I need to learn. I don't know. There's a list, big ocean of stuff that I. The more I learn, the more I know that how much I don't know. छोटे थे तो लगता था oh my god I know everything, but the more I know that I don't know shit. So like this, and I'm a rhythm में बहुत कच्ची हूँ. Rhythm में तो there's rhythm like literally defines everything. So it's really tough, but and it's music is something that you just cannot just forcefully learn. It just happens on its own. The more you listen, the more you practice, it's going to come to you naturally. ऐसा तो वो पेपर एमबीए का पेपर तो है नहीं कि भाई एक बार पढ़ लिया सीख लिया. ऐसा तो yeah.
Yeah, there's no curriculum that I finished
Yeah.
this month. Lovely. So, how about giving us a few samples of everything that you've been feeling and experiencing and converting into
All right,
music?
I'm going to play a cover song. Okay, it's called what do I play? Okay, it's called Crazy by Gnals Barkley. Yeah.
Okay. So you can just go ahead and play a couple of songs as much as you
All
want to.
right. I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that day. Like an emotions had an echo in so much space. Oh, now I'm there, but I care. Yeah, I was out of touch. It wasn't because I didn't know enough. Just knew too much. Just don't make me crazy. Just don't make me crazy. Just don't make me crazy. Possibly. I hope that you're having the time of your life. Think why it's only a while. Come on now, who do you think you are? Ha ha ha, bless your soul. I think you can control. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Possibly. I think you're crazy. Crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Possibly. Okay. So the next song that I'm going to thank you so much. Next song that I'm going to sing is called Falling. out of love with you. Sometimes I love you, sometimes you make me blue. At times I feel good, sometimes I feel loving you, darling, makes me so confused. I keep on falling in and out of love with you. I never love someone the way I love you. Never felt this way. How do you give me so much pleasure and give me so much pain? Just when nothing make you just so much a fool. How has that falling back in love with you? I keep on falling in and out of love with you. I never felt someone the way I love you, loving you, loving you. Na 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 na
How do you do your research about ways of doing things?
So, that is I don't know. I mean, it depends on my emotions basically, and I think our emotions are the most like it's the most important thing ever, because when we really feel, I don't know, we feel angry or we feel sad, we feel love, we feel alone, will we try to listen to that kind of music. So we listen to, so when I really don't want to listen to any lyrics, and I just want, I just have a lot of had a lot of chaotic day, and I don't want words in my head, so I just want to listen to instrumentals, and I just want to listen to good music with, groovy music, or I don't know, good R&B chill jazz music, something like that. And when you really want to listen to something, you learn more. So that's how it works for me.
So you've already created some of your originals
Yeah,
as well,
I have.
like,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, sure.
Can we hear that, please? Great.
Yeah. Okay, so this one's called. This has like really teenage lyrics, but um mature music, but teenage lyrics. It's like it's named "Nobody Understands," and yeah, let's hear it. I never told you how I really felt. Yes, you never really understand. I never told you how I really felt. Cause you never really understand. Nobody understands, 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 nobody understands. Oh, oh, yeah.
Amazing. Really, 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 really fun. Really. You got a beautiful voice, Debolina. Really. Mazza aa jata hai. Really. Like, it's the same thing that we were talking about. Like, unless I know, it's Debolina. right here in our neighborhood. Wouldn't believe it. So much finesse. Lovely.
Thank you. Means a lot to me. Means a lot. When somebody like approves of your originals, it's like wow. It feels all the you feel all the
Yeah.
validation that you ever needed. हो जाता है मतलब validation complete हो जाता है.
No, I know what you mean. It's like anything that you create, and there is always so much of doubt that we all keep putting it in. सही है, नहीं है, पसंद आएगा, नहीं आएगा.
Exactly,
But like,
exactly.
I mean, that's one
Ah,
thing that I can never do personally, and definitely not on a show. But really loved it. Totally
thank you so much.
awesome.
Can I play another
Oh,
original?
please, don't have to ask for it. Please, love
Okay.
it.
So this original, I'd like to say something about
Hmm.
it. Um, so this is called "Sink in the Soul." Okay,
Hmm.
"Sink in My Soul," and it has a spiritual side to it. So I don't know. So I'm not a very good writer when it comes to lyrics, but I have good thought processes,
Hmm.
but I don't have, I don't know, I can't write in a poetic way or something like that. But sometimes
Hmm.
when I really, when my heart really wants to say something, वो 2 मिनट का एक I don't know एक moment होता है जब तुमको वो feel होता है
Hmm.
और फिर the right minds just come to your head and right words just come to your mind and then you just write it down and
Yeah.
yeah, that is that song. When the first two lines of the song, I had written it on my keys. Like it was last year, and I had written that on my keys. But when the lockdown started, I I had to finish the song, and I could not because I could not be in the same zone. Um,
Hmm.
when I was in that zone, so I just couldn't finish the song. I was like, what will I ever do? With this song, ये तो पूरा ही नहीं हो रहा है मैं वो mind वापस वो zone में ही नहीं आ रही. So, but then
Hmm.
what I did is just I just sat down one day, one evening, and I just kept on playing the song. I kept on playing the song, and till something comes. मैंने शायद 1 घंटा बजाया होगा और 1 घंटे के बाद कुछ कुछ थोड़ा थोड़ा आने लगा and I played it every day and then it turned out to be yeah a song,
Hmm.
full-fledged song, and it basically talks about that it basically and I think it will really be meaningful in the time span that we are in right now, that you really if you really sink in your soul, if you really befriend yourself,
Hmm.
if you would that be so bad, would it be so bad if you do it, because once you
Hmm.
really think
Hmm.
in your soul, that you'll see yourself clearly, you'll be more aware, you'll be able to do things with much more clarity, and you really don't need anybody else.
Hmm.
So so here
True.
it goes. Hmm. If you sink in your soul, would that be so bad? Would it? Can you sink in your soul and befriend yourself again? If you sink in your soul, would that be so bad? Would it? Can you sink in your soul and befriend yourself again? See again, see again, see again. I say in my I can see to the end. When life's fire in my head, falling on me to your life's fire in me, sinking in my soul, show me who I was, thinking in my bones, life's falling my head, falling on me to your lights fire in me, sinking in my soul, show me who I was, thinking in my bones. Oh, no, 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 no. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah. Yeah, I
Speechless.
made a lot of mistakes. Oh my God. I wish someone, I really wish, of,
I didn't figure any. I
I wish somebody listens to me while I just play in my zone, like in my house, without any, any awareness of people watching you. So it's that zone is the best kind of zone. But you have made me feel
oh,
really comfortable, man. Really comfortable. You are the best host that I've ever seen, really. And we had such a nice.
and I am not even a
I
host.
know, right? You're the CEO. You're the CEO, and you were so amazing. And we had an amazing talk at 6 o'clock. I was like, oh my God, you I don't know, you're so amazing. Are you this amazing only with me or you just with people around you?
that's just the way it appears to you. Not many other people say that. So thank you. I'm going to keep this recording and take it to all those who say bad things about us. Dekho. Dekho, there's somebody who found my talent as well. Eh, I'm going to propagate that. Thank you so much. No, but I think it's about the again, like on the spiritual side, but it's about the common journeys
Yeah,
that we all are into, right? So I mean, I do believe that it's people don't meet accidentally. There is whatever, I mean, whether meeting for 5 minutes or for the lifetime, but meant to
exactly.
meet, so meant to meet. So it had, yeah, so it had to be the Maitri project for us to connect,
Certainly did,
and
man.
we did. Yeah, that's the beauty of things. And I am like, really, like my entire Matchma Talent team, we have such a deep um faith on the artist. Like it's really like we have Matchma Talent where we're trying to solve the problems of the performers, trying to get the network to you guys. But that's because we really feel it. Really, like we just feel that it's like I mean, all these things that you just presented and you sang out, it would have taken you months and weeks to do that. But see, I mean, I and the audience just connected it with so ease, such an ease, right? And that's the power that you guys have. Like you can feel it, the way you would convert it. It starts to matter to
Yeah,
so many people. It's like while you are an individual and you have your own thought process, but that just
yeah,
shows that we're all so common, or many of
exactly.
us are so common, right?
Process
And an
that,
artist able
and
process
yes,
that and cull it up. Yeah. Which is why, like you said in the beginning, you said that when you're depends on your mood, right? So like you get into experiencing things when you're in a mood, but that's been
yeah,
created by somebody else, right? That's been created by another artist, right? And you're in the same space, so you're creating something that's going to help
yeah.
somebody else in a particular mood. Magicians.
I
Where are you headed, Deboli, now? What's
No, I'm
sorry,
just
sorry.
say I just had this thing in my mind that Coldplay is like one of the bands who really inspired to write this kind of content, because all they are about is healing. All they are about is really, I mean, you listen to their music and you just heal from inside. And I think that's the soul that I think I've just really trying to take their soul in my music. Just different things, but yeah.
Oh my god.
I love
Oh
Chris
my god.
Martin. Oh my god, I'd marry him. I'd marry him in a day. Oh my god, he's so.
Hey, Chris Martin, do you hear
Chris will
that?
never like. Oh,
Don't say that.
probably
You saying what
yes,
you,
yes.
yeah, you saying
Chris
what you
will
say.
meet me.
You can
Chris
only
will
speak
have
for
to
yourself.
meet me. He will need me.
Exactly. I mean, that's what your manifestation is
Yeah,
about. You
that is
can't you
so.
can't decide for
Do
him.
you see like
You can only
you
decide
like
for yourself.
secret or what?
Yeah.
Law of attraction thing. Huh?
See, all of that, like one doesn't
It
have
is
to
there,
feel it,
of
one
course, of course,
is
of
there,
course.
right?
Yeah.
Like it is. And what's the point debating that? We all we're all
Yeah.
living it. So I was asking, where are you headed? Where do
Right
we see
now, after like
Debolina?
I have dinner, I'll be on my bed. But sorry, very bad PJ. I'm very bad with PJs, but I try to make because I'm bad. Thinking that I'll be heading to somebody. I'll make somebody laugh, but it doesn't happen. So I
No, it just
happen.
happened.
Oh my
We
God,
weren't
people laugh.
expecting that.
Oh my God. Okay. Uh, so yeah, I am headed. That's That's the question, man. I don't know where I'm headed. I know I just make really
Mm.
short term plans. I don't make long term plans for myself because I have because things don't work for me in that way. I wanted to pursue, I don't know, psychology, not happened. I wanted to pursue probably advertising, and then I'm in music. I don't know what I'm gonna do because I know that indie scene is good, amazing, but it's really not paying that much, and I have to figure out a way to earn as well. So, and when that pressure, that bomb, comes in your head like So I don't know. I'll probably I'm the way I see myself is I move to another city. I if I find I see myself, learning more music, and I'm learning actually more music. I become more skilled. I earn, through side jobs, through side hustles. I come go to another city. I find musicians. I probably, I come through, to some really good souls, humans, musicians, where I have a lot of fun. I probably make a side hustle there as well if I'm not earning through music there. And I just keep on making a lot of music. And I really want to go abroad as well. As in, I really love India, and if it was not for music, I would not want to go abroad. Um, but I see myself, in that that zone, in those in that area where I'm just, where the audience gets you, they get your music. And it's such a struggle, because when you're singing this music in a cafe or in a place like Ahmedabad, I don't know, people don't when they don't like really get you. And when you find even one, five people, even five people who get you feel so good. Imagine a whole 50, 60 audience, they getting you. It can make you go, to such lens of, heaven. So I really haven't felt and I think it's just not about me. Even other Indian musicians, they don't feel happy. I see it. Get they don't get the kind of respect or appreciation that they deserve. And yeah, so not going to the dark side of the story. But yeah, that's it. And entrepreneurial side also, I want to explore. uh, I don't know. I really want to explore the education sector. I want to. I don't know. My future plans are. I've not told this to anybody, but my future plans are to open a school, probably. Where where I I don't know. I have this thing in my mind that every problem in our country is, starts with, people not being educated, and not having, the right kind of words that they want to hear. um, they don't have they don't have choices, and so that's why they cannot build opinions. You have to give them something. Okay, I understand that somebody who's coming from a family who doesn't have very progressive thoughts. um, it's not even about the progressive thoughts. It's just about what's ideal in a society, and what's right and what's wrong. If they do not even hear, if the child is not even molded by their teacher, that what is right, what is wrong, they will never understand, and they will never have the option of knowing that this was an option to see this in a different perception, in a different light. So I want to give them that option. I I think that all of our problems could go if we really focus on education. And also, I love Finland and Japan's way of educating their children. They literally, when they're kids, they, you know it, right? They actually make the children study a lot of subjects. And whenever whatever child is, inclined to one subject or two subject, I don't know, whatever subject, they just make them pursue that one subject. And you know so I don't know, I want to try that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, a lot of those models are in school as well. I also have a very high in learning, so I have another enterprise to do
Wow.
with that. So being into that, and yeah, but like it's gonna take in India. It's gonna take
Many,
many
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 years.
years to for it to happen at the masses level. Small little things are happening. Like you were thinking, I'm thinking. There are 50 other people who are thinking, but then it may be 100 of us. That's it, and that doesn't change the way things are.
That doesn't, because it
It's
will
it,
take
yeah,
first of all, the parents will not let their children to have you know a non-conventional kind of education. वो लोग ही नहीं मानने वाले,
yeah,
even if, so it has to be a full proof. I think it has to be very, full proof planning. बचपन से लेके 12th standard तक का सारा planning, and even
yeah.
a system where give them um, career options or scholarship options, कि तुम इसके बाद ये चीज follow कर सकते हो, probably that kind of marketing.
But वो नहीं है ना, वो structures
वही
नहीं है ना, नहीं वो structures ही नहीं है
structured.
ना, वो structures नहीं है. They're so broken up that even as a parent, even a progressive parent cannot see it
Yeah,
all the way through. So parents being parents, they're
yeah,
worried about what the child is going to do. So that's like a lot of potholes to be
yeah,
covered. Before one can even start marketing it about it or start
yeah,
even
lot,
talking about it.
yeah.
It's okay. Yeah.
Research is मतलब research तो पहले बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है, उसके बाद धीरे धीरे, I don't know, it will
Yeah.
take lots of time, lots of years. Oh my God, really.
You never know, yeah. You like it. Normally, it would take, but you
Yeah,
never know. Like it just takes a couple of mad people to turn around things. So just, and you're mad enough. I can see that, crazy enough and
you're
mad
mad as
enough.
also, yeah. You're
So
mad. You're mad.
lovely. So before the audience starts beating me for keeping holding and chatting, I can chat forever. But there's some music. So I think it's time also. So what is it that you want to leave us with? What's your mood right now?
Oh, I'll play a funk song for all of you.
All the
Funkies.
funkies. All
Actually,
the
it's
funkies.
it's it's funky when there's bass guitar, when there's electric guitar, like tunk tunk tunk
uh,
tunk. But this is just like keys, so I have to like play it in a popish way. I don't have tunk tunk here, so yeah.
no, but right now this is only a demo, guys. Okay, this is not the final demo. So we have one or two more, and then hear the real funk.
Okay, this is called Bruno Mars
Mm.
by Uptown Funk. Sorry, Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars.
Huh? Just a slip of tongue. It's okay. इधर का उधर ही हुआ.
This is the high school mission of life for that white gold. This one for them good girls, straight masterpiece, styling, wildin', living up in the city. Put a trucks on, we stay along, gotta catch myself, so pretty, too hot, damn. Got a police and a fireman, too hot, damn. Make a track for the retirement, too hot, say my name, you know who I am, I'm too hot, damn. I'm a bad bow down, money break it down, curse it, hallelujah. Ooh, curse it, hallelujah. Ooh, curse it, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night, baby, in this spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Na 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 na. Don't believe me, just watch. Na 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 na. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're crazy, really, really, really crazy. So much fun, yeah. Really. I mean, it's just when I start settling into the music, it's over.
Sorry.
It's not fair. Yeah. You'll have to do this again. So, Instagram has the time up, and
Oh,
so it's got
Instagram,
it over.
timer.
But we are
Wait,
still live on
yeah.
Facebook, and we are going to talk here. Sorry,
All right.
people. We are stuck with certain touch. You can hear me here?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear
Yeah.
me here?
I can. You stuck a bit, but I can hear you.
Okay, great. No, so Instagram has this 1 hour thing, so it just throws us off. That's what I
Yeah,
was trying
I know.
to use. So great, Debolina. Like it's never really going to be enough. Like totally was enjoying,
Yeah,
and I'm sure and we're also going to connect back when the bandwidth is much better. When less streamings are happening, less lives are happening, then we'll have more
yeah. At
bandwidth to
this is the
consume, and we'll
crazy.
get
This
back
is the
again. I want to really
exactly.
keep bringing your music back to everybody I can.
Yeah, this is the craziest hour right now. Like everybody goes live right now in
Yeah,
India. Yeah,
yeah, correct. So maybe we should give them some space now because we're not really going to be able to have a conversation. So
yeah.
so thank you so much. Really,
Thank you
really
so
thank you for
much.
coming on the Maitri Project. It's artists like you who makes our mission and our vision so clear and like I mean it just adds value to have artists like you be on the show and talk the same language. It empowers us, makes us feel so good. Thank
Thank you so much, man. Thank you for having me in the show. I really enjoyed being with you, man. You're this amazing woman. You have to meet me when you come in Ahmedabad. Okay, we are like I don't know. I feel long lost sisters with you. I don't know that kind of feeling. So you have to meet me.
absolutely. So Matchma Talent is based in Ahmedabad in Delhi. So consider it home. In when we have an office back, when we have our office. So
I
for the better
know.
times, we'll connect back again. Stay well. Please
Surely.
keep creating awesome music that you do,
Thank you so much.
and we
Yes,
will
I
touch
will.
base with you again.
All right. Okay. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you, audience. So Debolina can be heard on all her social handles. Debolina, can you just quickly give that for everybody who might want to follow
Yes.
you? What are your social
Uh,
handles?
you you can follow me on Instagram. It's called basically underscore goddess. So basically a goddess. And I'm Debolina Garani, and you can just follow me on Facebook. So yeah.
And she's on Matchma Talent as well. Talent, you can just directly contact her for all business and every related inquiry as well. So just catch her anywhere, wherever. But yeah, I mean, do collaborate. Awesome.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
See you.
Bye.
Take care.
Yeah, you too, man.